Yeah, I'm back, rising up out these ashes. It's April 3rd, 2024, around between 3 and 3:30. Yeah, I got a lot on my mind, on my chest. Today is my baby's birthday, and I've been waiting a long time to be able to speak to her. And, celebrate her birthdays. I never missed her birthdays before my situation had happened. Been in her life my whole life. And I've been waiting for this day to finally be able to speak to her. And it's 3:30, between 3 and 3:30 p.m. and I still ain't even said nothing to her. I'm just like, what is wrong with me? What is stopping me? What's keeping me from not? And mind you, I was up last night. I was feeling this feeling around as the night started getting later and later. Around 6, then to like 8, then it was like 10:48. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna say something to her 12:01 a.m. And I was hoping that she was, ready to communicate with me at the same. I was thinking, well, I hope it ain't no thing where she feel like I forgot or I'm mad or irritated or don't want to talk to her or anything. It's not that. I hope she ain't thinking that. That's totally not it. This situation that the state, that just, let me backtrack. This situation that I've been in, being separated from my child, well, we both didn't want this to happen. It's like I can't believe it. Like, I have to. Though, I just got off work, so I gotta change, and then go from there. See if her brother or his mom didn't heard from her or anything. I'm not about to just not say nothing. This is her birthday. It's my baby girl's birthday. So it's not, I'm not about to let that happen. I'm gonna call, text and call, whichever order, and then go from there. I'm definitely reaching out. But until then, yeah, this is a beautiful day. It's always been a beautiful day for me. Ever since my daughter was born, this was always a special day for me. So, it hasn't stopped. That's freaking. I always get caught up right here, and it just keeps going. Like, the line just keeps getting longer and longer, and it's like, and I remember coming this way earlier, the past couple of days, the traffic been bad going this way, so I'm glad I caught that real quick. Ooh, yes. I'm veering off. Not the veer off. Yes, the veer off. Veering off. I'd rather be stuck in traffic right now. I feel like a lot of the day that passed. Everyone here up in some daylight. And yeah, keep her out of trouble, out of situation by letting her know, like, hey, what's up? But let me tell you something before I forget, because this is something I can't not say. The anxiety of breaking the restraining order, protection order, what have you. Like, I gotta double check this paperwork and make sure it says that today's the expiration date for me to feel comfortable. I might even go to the courthouse and hear from a court staff, because it's been very difficult not being able to talk and communicate and be there for my child. That's been very frustrating, especially in her times of need. Like, there's a lot of times she needed me and I wanted to be there for her. And then during a lot of them times, she had no one with her. Maybe, a friend, but to my knowledge, not her other parent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot I got to figure out. But like I said, I got to do it. I'm doing it within the law. I'm not out here trying to break no restraining order. Like, come on, man. I need restraining orders. You know what I'm saying? I really don't need them, but I'll sure go ahead and throw them up. And then you run up and get done up. And then we'll just go from there. Because I ain't been bothering nobody. But it seems like people want to bother me. And then throw rocks, hide their hands. And point finger at me, but they got 3 pointing back at them. Like, just a lot of stuff, but that I'm not trying to talk about that here with this right here. My whole thing is, my whole point, and this is for fathers, to fathers. I mean, it could go to any man, but I'm emphasizing in the fathers. If she doesn't want you around, whether you read it, when she gets that restraining order, hey man, that's not nothing to play with. I'm not trying to, for me, that's not nothing to play with. Because it's not all that serious for me to be trying to break a restraining order and put myself in jeopardy. I got things to do. If someone puts a restraining order on me, that's very clear that they don't want to be bothered with me. It's either that, or they're using it as a way to try to trap me in a way. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get power. Sometimes people in relationships, past, future, or present, would use the law and the laws and the law enforcement as a way to protect them from their devious, mischievous ways. That's why it's important for men, fathers, hey, and women too. Listen, I'm not going to discriminate anyone. I'm going to just speak from my point of view and personality. So as a man, as a father, it's important. I know it's important for me to not break the restraining orders or get highly emotional about things that really is out of my control at that point. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I can control is me, and that's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's too much work. I don't want to try to control no one. That's something look, that's another topic, but that's one of the worst things someone can do. Trying to control someone. And I'm not that type of guy. And breaking a restraining order, a protection order, there's no defense to that. It's been very clear to stay a certain amount of feet from that person, and whatever else is on there, so that it's been one of my number one priorities what not to do. Like, not even do it on accident. Because from that point, it's a wrap. That other person can say, oh, then contacted me or was over here, and then the people's gonna look up the thing, current restraining order, such and such, and whatever else is on there. And then it could. I mean, I got lied on and said it was said that I did that, you know, and I think if they would have, I think they would have arrested me if they was able to, you know, on false pretense. And I got it documented where, you know, where it did turn out to be a lie, but they didn't know that. They going off with what the whoop said. Anyways, I done veered off. I got a lot of different topics, but they're all related. But basically, that's my dilemma. I just want to make sure, because it's almost like a dream, you know, come true, where I can finally speak to my child without no repercussions or no false accusations, or, you know, people work really hard trying to keep us apart, you know, like, it's a cruel world. Like, why, you know, I ain't gonna get into that. I'm on my way, get myself together, and really sit back. I ain't gonna sit back and then go from there. Like I said, my goal is to hit her up by 4. You know what I'm saying? So let me get off of here because I'm rambling a lot. You know what I'm saying? This is another, what can I say? I was gonna say episode, but this ain't TV. This is reality. What I'm going to say is this is another example of what I just talked about. It's another example of self-love. You know what I'm saying? Self-love won't have you, and I'm speaking to you fathers, speaking to the fathers, the baby's dads, in particularly, but it could go for anyone, like I said. You know, gotta understand, can't get overly emotional about things we cannot control in situations when it comes to protection orders, restraining orders, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's designed to really, you know, it's designed to just really disrupt. I don't want to get too deep, man. Not right here, because then I'll be opening up another can of worms. All I gotta say is, whatever the time frame is, abide to that. In the meantime, you work on yourself. You work on being a better version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, you take care of yourself. Don't, there's going to be hard days, hard nights, hard times, whatever, but you can't let that get in the way of you trying to, setting goals and trying to accomplish it and keeping yourself together. You know, and part of that is, you know, getting you a legit, whether it's a hobby, whether it's a job, whether it's your career, a career path you want to take, whatever it is, stay busy with that, you know, to continue to build yourself up, because if you let it tear you down, then it's like, don't let it turn you down. Don't let it bring you down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, take a bad situation and turn it into an opportunity to build on yourself, since you ain't got nothing but time to get your stuff together, so you could be a better version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So they want, you know, there's people in places that want to continue to perpetuate the agenda that fathers, melanated fathers, quote unquote black fathers, is no good, don't take care of the children, don't want to be dads, and whatever else. We can go a whole list, but we ain't gonna turn this into negative. That's just an example. We're gonna keep it positive. So to flip that, working on yourself is loving yourself. So that's a part of keeping yourself in high regards. A lot of people love telling a bad story. Oh, what's up with such and such? Oh, that happened to him. Whoop. And they ain't the same, or they ain't doing too good, or whatever. Some people will probably be that way when they have no clue. Trying to people, hey, and they just say, oh, any old thing. They ain't even heard from him or her, or know anything about him like that, you know, like they used to, but they still will, because some people just want to feel better about themselves by trying to highlight a negative thing or a bad thing that's going on with other people. You know what I'm saying? Part of life. But that doesn't matter, because that's just when you're working on yourself, loving on yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's part of self-care. Alright, man, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I'm out. Peace. I'll be back.